multi-exclusive dimensional being Kai with another exclusive. Today's video is going to be about the law of attraction. Now, what is the law of attraction? Now, we all know the law of attraction is just a tool that we use to get from point A to point B in our everyday life. Now, law of attraction is all about you attracting the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Opposites will always attract. And that's how life is supposed to present itself. That's how it plays out on a recommendational scale. Now, once you know what law of attraction is, you have a choice to use this, which we should be using this on a day-to-day basis, or lose it, which means you lose your position to become a being, an actual living being, a human being. You know what I'm saying? Versus you being a stool, a stepping stool, getting walked on a day-to-day basis. Now, when we're talking about law of attraction, it's not difficult. And of course, it's not a hard circumstance situation. But it's all about the programs that you're in, that you're embodied in, which will cause you to go a different route. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very important to know that everything starts within. And once you know that, you know the universe is a woman, aka you will go within yourself and find what you need to be looking for, which all the answers are within you. Now, understand and understand, you are the universe, because without you, there won't be no universe. Teamwork make the dream work in this motherfucker. Once you know that shit, then you will know it's no isolation. You know what I'm saying? So that means you need to be presenting yourself and embodying these traits on a day-to-day basis. This is nothing to really be playing around or playing with. You know what I'm saying? This is real shit. So once you in this shit, ain't no getting out of it. Period. Because if the only way out is for you to basically go live your regular lifestyle, which is a mundane lifestyle. And that's the lifestyle that you're not trying to fucking live for the rest of your motherfucking life. So it's up to you to change how you living. So if you living in hell, just know you living that shit, and you creating that shit, and you presenting that shit, and you embodied in that shit. So go deep. You have an innerverse, which is internally, and you have an outerverse, which is outside of you, and you have a universe, which is everything in all possibilities, everything expanding and contraction. You know what I'm saying? And every day we are always expanding and contraction, because we on a day-to-day vortex, we're on a day-to-day scale, we're on a day-to-day spiral, which we are spiraling every day. So when we going round and round, you know what I'm saying? That's like karma right there. And you have good karma and you have bad karma. You know what I'm saying? So once you know what you're dealing with, you will know how to present yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're pushing out is what you're receiving. What you creating inside yourself is what you're pushing out on the external. Just like how you eat a lot of shit, just like how you drink a lot of shit, that shit has to be released. Understand and understand that whatever you feed in your mind is what you're feeding in your body. Whatever you feed in your feelings and emotions is what you're creating inside of you. What you're digesting is what you're creating. Understand and understand that shit. So the kids that's all within you, your angels and your demons, these are what you're creating to present itself outside of you. So that's why it's very important. That's why they always say, make sure you put yourself in a better circumstance situation. So when you leave this planet, your kids, which is your ideas, your feelings and emotions, which you have to push these things out, which they have to become physical, dense. You got to make sure you leave a platform for them so they won't suffer. This way, when you leave this planet, you won't have to worry about your kids suffering. You won't have to worry about your kids going through circumstances and situations of living a mundane life. You took care of your responsibilities. You took care of your creations. On the flip side, that also plays out into deadbeats. People that don't take care of their motherfucking kids. I love the kids. Now let's use the curse words out on the side. But these are the motherfuckers that don't take care of their kids. These are the motherfuckers that just be out here planting seeds and not taking care of their responsibilities. But get the catch. You have a price to pay when you don't take care of your kids. You're going to be carrying negative traits, bad dreams, and bad circumstances and situations that will present themselves in the most horrific, in the most terrifying way, in a way that you do not want to experience. That's why it's important to take care of your kids, motherfucker. Don't play around, son. This is real shit. Just know, this is some real shit. What happens if you leave your creations unattended? You're going to lose it. And you're going to lose your creations. You know what I'm saying? And once you create a substance in this world, you have to continue to fulfill it. You have to continue to nurture it and care for it and take it into consideration. And if you don't do these things, you put yourself in a box, a cage, and you don't want to get caged in, because the Undertaker, he's going to be waiting for your ass. He's going to undertake you, and he's going to put you in hell. Your demons, your angels, they going to put you in hell. Just know that shit. You know what I'm saying? What you think is good, it's the opposite. What you think is bad, it's the opposite. Everything, just know that opposites of motherfucking attract. Now let's get into this motherfucking video of motherfucking law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? Because law of attraction, you know what I'm saying? You got to be ready to put in the motherfucking work. And I mean it on a day-to-day basis, 24/7, no days off in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We getting straight in y'all motherfuckers. We getting straight grimy in y'all motherfuckers. So if you really ready, if you ready to take shit to the next level, you better be prepared to put your foot in them shoes. You better be prepared to walk that path. You better be prepared to make the sacrifices. You better be prepared to say fuck going out to drink. Fuck going out to suck on those sloppy ass titties. Fuck going out to hang out with these weak ass, soft ass, weak-minded motherfuckers. That's not helping me. You need to cut that motherfucking ties off. Anything that you're holding within you, any baggage, you need to cut that off. Cut it out. Remove it. Get it out of your circumstances situation. Because when you allow this shit to build up inside you, you ain't going to be able to manifest shit. You got too much holding on. You can't handle what you got in front of you. You can't handle what you got inside of you. Universe can't give you shit. Hold on. Handle what you got first. Then we get back to you. Real shit. That's how the universe is going to tell you. Because if you're carrying too much weight, you got too much shit on you. Like, get it out. Express it. Push it out. Get out of it. Get rid of it. Loosen it up. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? This is the whole purpose of, they say, when you die, if your heart is heavier than a feather, you won't be able to actually get from the next circumstance situation. Now, this can mean good or bad. Because you die with a whole lot of guilt and worry and stress and nervousness on your soul. So what happens is you replenish this. You put yourself in the karmic cycle. You put yourself in the routine pattern. You put yourself in the mundane pattern. You put yourself in a circumstance situation that you're boxed in now. You put yourself in a circumstance situation that you can't get out of. You put yourself in a circumstance situation that you hold on to some shit that you got to come back here for, to come here and repeat the same process. That's why it's important to make sure you have clear mind, clairvoyance, clear sight, and clarity, and replenish and release. Because every day is a different day. Just know that. And every day is your day to create. So never give up and never lose, never waste time. It's always important to make sure you're taking care of what you need to take care of. And of course, get with your element. Before we even get into law of attraction, let's talk about elements. And you got fire, which is passion, motivation, intent, willpower. You got water, which is feelings and emotions, intuitions, your psyche. You got air, which is thinking, communication, intellect, learning. And you got earth, which is practicality, consistency, persistence, structure, stability, stable. That's what you have. These 4 elements. So when you're utilizing the law of attraction, just know you need all 4 elements with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It may be very hard for some people to utilize certain elements because they have certain elements, you know what I'm saying? It won't be hard, but of course, you need imagination. You need a creativity. You need a belief. So these things can get heavy and become density. And of course, you need to embody these traits and utilize these traits. Put these things into practice. You know what I'm saying? So of course, once you know what zodiac sign you is, or once you know where your elements is at, you will know how to utilize these traits. You will know how to get within these traits. You will know how to embody these traits. Now, when we talking motherfucking law of attraction, you know what I'm saying? Opposites is always going to motherfucking attract. You know what I'm saying? This is why you in the circumstance situation of not having or not allowing things to align in your life. You have to align yourself internally. You know what I'm saying? When we talking the law of attraction, this is not something outside of you. This is inside of you. You know what I'm saying? You have to go within you. You have to find your secrets. You have to embody your secret. You got to go within yourself. You got to utilize your passion, your motivation, your intensity, your drive, your force. You have to go within that shit. You have to go in there. You have to search for what you're looking for. You have to clear everything out and figure out what you came here to do. Find your purpose. Utilize your purpose. We all have a purpose. And our purpose was not to come here, get caught up into what's going on to society. Our purpose was to basically come here and get right with ourselves. That's our motherfucking purpose. So once you know what your purpose is, you won't be in a circumstance situation of losing yourself or putting yourself in the motherfucking world of motherfucking mundane. You would get out of that mundane. You would cut ties and make sure that you came here to do what you came to do, because your spirit is always going to remind you and tell you, yo, you got to get on board, motherfucker. You got to stop playing games. You got to make this shit happen. Stop fucking talking about it. Stop thinking about it and utilize all elements so we can all get the ball rolling. You got to get the ball rolling. You can't just use one element and think shit's going to play out. You got to use all elements. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the passion. You got to have the vision about it. Then you got to chase the illusion, the feel, how it feels to have this shit. Then you got to put this into a motherfucking mind state of a routine, pattern, communication. You have to communicate it. Then you got to utilize earth, practicality, making it make sense, breaking it down to density. You know what I'm saying? Having a structure for you to stand on and basically get this shit into perspectives. Now, it's very important when we talk about law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about law of attraction, motherfucker, just know that on the highest scale and on the lowest scale, you know what I'm saying? You have everything that you need already within inside of you. Just know that shit. You have everything within you. So the moment you get into a circumstance situation of, oh, I want this, I want that, oh God, please give me this, please, please, you fucking up. You fucking up. Don't do that shit. I don't care what your Bible say. I don't care what your books say. Don't fucking do that shit. Fuck it up. Fucking up right. That's strike one right there. You putting yourself in a low vibrational state. You putting yourself in a situation of looking at things in one way. You putting yourself in a circumstance situation of, oh, I'm not needy. I don't have this. I don't have this. That's what you're doing. You're giving your power away to something outside of you. Who the fuck is you praying to, motherfucker? I see you. I don't see nobody else behind you. I see you. So who the hell are you praying to? Understand, overstand that shit. God is basically no thing, no shape, no form. That's the unseen. And the only way you're going to find God is by going within yourself. You ain't got shit to do with the flesh. Know what I'm saying? You won't be seeing God walking this earth. The only gods you see is you, within you. This is your realm of reality. This is how you basically structure rising shit. God gave you power, which is imagination, creativity, belief. So you need to utilize these things. So, of course, when you utilize the law of a motherfucking attraction, you have to utilize the energies. So, of course, you wake up. You say, where my wallet? Damn, I need $20. No, motherfucker. I have $20. I have $20, man. Because you know what's going to happen? You chase the thought, the feeling, and emotion, and the idea of having something. Even though it may not be here physically. But you chase the feeling and emotion, which is more important than the physical representation. Once you chase the feeling and emotion, God in the universe is going to see what feelings and emotions that you're utilizing. And of course, I'm living proof. I was in a circumstance situation. I left my wallet home. I said, I need $20. No, I don't need $20. I already have $20. So once I get to that motherfucking door, once I got the mail, once I got the packages, I put the shit right there. What happens? $50 come walking right in front of me. $50. Could be more. $50 came right in front of me. Instead of me saying, I need $20, I already have $20. And of course, being that I was already in that vibe, I attracted way more than that. And that's law of attraction. But we're going to get into part 2, too.